Riders ready, watch the gate.
Come on. Break it down now. Break it down now.
Through here, coming into the third straight, we've got our Cater McKenzie, Heath Boyce, Nathan Cook, Kobe Goss, Hugo Kay, Artie Kahukura, Flynn Sutherland, and Fletcher Kahukura.
The two Kahukuras have got two in the team. That's good to see. Good to see a bit of racing from them yesterday. I wasn't on the mic, but I was definitely on the live stream having a nosy here and there. Some good racing between the two. But who's it going to be? South or North? That's the question that we will find out today, hopefully. And as I say before every meet, yes, there's St John's here. We don't really want to see riders in the back. Make St John have a nice day today rather than having to go scrape yours up off the track. It's always a good day when you can go home still walking.
And the gates all tested. They're ready to roll. We'll be getting those juniors back up to the top of the hill. Get our first race under the way. Race 142, Mainland Challenge, Junior Boys. Don't forget, you've got a tuck shop out there. It's got ice blocks that are going cheap, 50 cents a pop. Get in there, smash those. Also, there's, don't forget those tickets. $10 a ticket. Win yourself a Supercross frame. Cheese rolls are just about gone, I've just been told. Whoa, don't want to miss out on those. Get in there, it's early days. Lunchtime. Tucker, get it in ya. Oh, as they get set up, they're getting onto the gates. Line up, line up, line up, everybody line up. Bubble guppies. Pretty warm out there. Jane goes, had to take a shirt off. Now I'm going sleeveless. Not worried about getting burnt. Worried they're a bit dark. Working with me today is Jaden. Got a chance to come in and help us out. We're looking for Hunter. Hunter, get over here, mate. And the drop of the gate with race 142, Mainland Challenge, junior boys. It's a fight to that first corner. Coming through into that turn, it's a good push. 357, Artiko Kura's got that tight, coming in hard. It's a throw with the Wolfpack all following through, getting into their second turn. They're coming in hot and hard. Rolling into this next straight. It's got Caden coming through in the two, and one is still your Artiko Kura. The old number 4 through that, and 124, Heath Boyce getting it hard. Caden throwing it down. Hugo coming through hard. Artie taking that one.
Radio race 1. North versus South, here we go. So it's Southie out in the front at the moment. I've left my clipboard on the table, but it's South-North. It's got to be Murphy, I'd say, that's running in that second. But who's the Southie that's sitting in the front? We've got 2 Mainland Northers at the moment sitting in 2 and 3. So here we go. Side by side down this third straight. They're getting up for that corner. It's the 57 there of John Hanson. But it's left the door open. It's Matey Potato. I'm going to take that off you. So it's going to be a nail biter down to the wire. Luckily, we have transponders.
Heading into our Mainland Challenge girls coming through in race 144. They're coming in hot and heavy with the bar-to-bar action getting into their first turn. Tight riding coming through. Now they'll follow the leader getting into the next turn. I'm going to pick up a plate because I lost function with the sound. So we're waiting through here. There's no change to that lineup. Oh, there's a bit of a chase for that third spot. There's 3 of them actioning out for it. Coming into it is the number 2, NZ2, Indy, flying hard. All these girls pushing it, pushing to get through to that final line. For their 3 and 4.
Radio race 145, start of the program. I don't think the starters made the call yet. Oh, hello, drone. Hopefully he's not getting my ball patch. I got a hat on, lucky for you. Evie Campbell, you are required. Up the top. Wah. Luckily, they're only sprockets. Okay with it. Apologies to everyone round. We're a bit cutty and outy. We've got to find our sweet spot. So hopefully we can sort that out today. But I mean, it adds a bit of flavour to the commentary, doesn't it?
Chocolate flavour, that is. Adding into the chocolate flavour. Who wants that ice cream? Go get it. Get to the 4 square. It's all a bit of banter and a bit of fun out there. Bit of pointing going on up there at the start gate. There we go. Load her up.
Radio, gate goes down and we've got small fries on big bikes. So it's these sprockets mixed. Oh, so we've got all from 5 to 7 on this one. So that's why we've got a stacked gate. But around the front, oh, we've got one down. I think there was a Christchurch City rider. The Cromwell rider there of Bo, I think, is running away with it. Good to see one of the sprockets up. That was going to be Colton Rafe there. We've still got one down. So I think that was the commentator's curse on the spiel I had to start off with. We don't want to be using ambos, but The young fella, he's down there, but we've got the commissaires going over to him. Back to the front, though, the Cromwell rider there of 250. That's going to be Bo sitting in the front. We've got the girl following behind him. That's going to be the 454 of Evie Campbell. I just had to call onto the gate. Now she pulls away a second. Then we go back to the 787 there of Jackson McLeod, running the commentator's curse again. And he's binned it on the last corner. So, yeah, Jackson just hitting the deck there, and we've got another commentator right there. Not a good run from the sprocket so far. Too many cheese rolls, I think. We call them rocket cheese rolls for a reason. Here we go. We're good. And we've got some twisted handlebars. Luckily, my co-commentator's good at fixing bikes. There we go. I think that's his team behind us here, giving him a good help along. There we go. See you Christchurch guys and South Island guys? The North Island guys were way louder than you guys. Yeah, come on, South East. We're meant to be showing them who's boss, not the North Islanders showing us who's the boss. God damn.
Never fun seeing the kids go down. That a boy. Getting it through. 390, Arlo Hudson. That a boy, he's a shark fin. Fins up, boy, fins up. Shark in the water. Way to get it through and finish there, mate. Supporters Club at the back here. And the gate drops again on race 146. Our sprockets are out there again. And as they come through into the first turn, we have the 8-2-6 of Emma Bell crushing it there. And they're all coming through strong. They're loving those high jumps there. Wheels are leaving the ground. Oh, she's coming through strong. Look at that, flying away. Good 8 bite links to getting it through into this last turn. That 8-2-6 flying away. Taking it away, well done. We got the 7-1-6 there of Sol. 7-9-6 of Cody Poplowski in the 3. And they're still coming through hot. Hitting it hard, bumper to bumper. Wolfpack going through and following it to the end.
Rightio, gate down 15 boys, and there's only 4 of them in here, so who's going to rock at the front at the moment? I think that was a 4 there of Blake Glover, the NZ4, so NZ Plato, he knows how to run out front. The 131 there of Liam Clifford, he's sitting in the 2. The other 2 will be Caleb Smith and Jacob White. Is this a full North Island gate? I think it is. Damn, North Islanders coming down and take all our trophies. Anyhow, NZ4, Blake Glover holding on to this one. The 131 just finding a gap, not a gap that's opened up there. Then we go back to the 630, and I think that was the 945 there of Jacob White, but the Magnificent 4.
Yeah, pretty to watch those boys. Well done. Getting it out there, getting it done. And the train goes past, but we hear that gate drop. Going into race 149, 16 to 29s. Oh, I got that wrong. Race 148, and it's the 15 boys of Ollie Donaldson, Josh Ford, Jack West, Travis Marshall, Tyler Grant, Colson Warren. And they're flying around this track. It's so easy to call because it's the 30-second races. It makes life easy for us. And as they get through, they're coming through strong. It's the 469 plate, 489 plate of Josh Ford holding that strong. But they're coming through. Ollie Donaldson, he's sitting there, doing some jumps there in the 3rd place, coming through hard. Well done and getting through to this finish line.
Rightio, 16 to 29 female 20-inch, and we've got a stacked gate here, but what's going to happen in the first corner? Anything can. We've got a 1 down. I think that was a Stronach that I seen that just ended up head first down the bottom in that corner. That corner is a bit dangerous today. So back to the front in race 149. back out the front. I think that could have been a Mainland North rider. At least we've got one up that was down, the 123. Oh, how do I not know that number? And how do I not know that name? That's Holly Tribble, but a bit of pressure from the 459 of Casson Lewis, I think, coming down that last straight. I think Holly might have had enough to take that one out. I think that was Michaela. Michaela, feet on pedals, not head on track. We're not supposed to be visiting St John, guys. Save it for South. We've still got another 3 days of riding your bike. We don't want to be damaging you today. We've got South Island titles on the line. Good to see some hard riding. Be hard, be safe. And make sure you can walk back home.
Well done, Michaela. Get back to your feet. Walking it through with the St John's and Commissaires. We've got great volunteers out there to help us out. She's walking away. That's a great job there, Gil. We're getting close to starting race 150. Men juniors. Don't forget, team, while you're out there, if you're riding your bikes, helmets on, please, helmets on. We know the rules. And the gate drops there, it pops. Race 150, men juniors coming through hot and hard. Geez, they're quick around this. They're coming through hot on that turn. It's hard out, Ben Polden, Liam Parks, Zeb Pickford, Keenan Brown and Caleb White hitting it hard, getting into that second turn. It's hot and heavy as they get through this and coming through into the third straight. Who's going to take that first spot? Because it's looking pretty tight out there. Taking that first spot. Zeb Pickford, he's in the two. It's a battle for the three. There's bar to bar action trying to find it. They're getting through tight and Caleb White takes that one.
Rightio, junior men, don't blink or you miss them. So down the first straight, pretty even start, but I see Christchurch City rider on the inside. That's going to be Freddie Cooper. No bomb squad required in the first corner because they all went round there single file. So it looks like Freddie Cooper's going to hold on from, I think that could be Thomas Brockstop. He's sitting in the two, but he's got a lot of pressure there from Owen Brown holding on to his heels too. So I'll catch the number as they come around. The 883 there of Jacob Shaw, sitting in the two. But a bit of pressure here from Owen Brown. Old Darryl's going to be loving that. Second three, Mr. Commissaire, man.
And off the shot they go again. Here we go. We're going to race 152 with the 40 to 59 miles. Hot and heavy as we cut with the microphone, but hey, we're back into it. Whoa, there's a bit of a move coming in on the inside. It's a battle bar to bar. Who wants to take that top spot as they come through? Oh, it's a fight there. The 130 holding that, and there's a few laughs in there. Cameron Kay holding that one. It's pretty strong out there. Les Gamble, Nathan Cornelius, Jamie Nelson, Brett McPherson, Glenn Richardson, Langy Rogers.
Is he trying to go for the ambo today? Rightio, gate down, race 153, 8 to 10 cruiser mixed, and it's the younger fellas on big wheels. So, whoa, that's a bright pink bike. That's the Cromwell rider there of Frank Waters on the old pink Supercross there. Then we drop back to, I think that could have been, his old Rafe on a bike, on a cruiser. Good to see Rafe on a cruiser. Hopefully, I don't think it's Quinn, his brother was the one that hit the deck. So back to the front, it's Frank Waters out on the pink bike, but I'll catch the number as the rider in second there. It looks like the 350 there of Nico sitting in the two. Old Quinn just sliding into the three spot, and then we go back to Stella Torrens. But around the back there, we got James Bell just jumping on the cruiser. Such a small fella on a big bike, but he'll round out the rear.
Bang, there goes the gate again on race 154-13. It's tight with the... Oh, we're losing the comms again, but hey, we're back into it with Finn Barrington, Lucas Jones, Waipapu Rogers, Brydenberg and Logan Burke, and coming through. I'm into the wrong race there, Team Jingos. I've lost it here. But hey, they're going through strong and throwing it down, getting into the last straight. It's like a wolf pack, they're throwing it down, getting it in hard. Oh, look out, and who's going to take that one? Go to the scores.
Rightio, 13 boys, here we go. And I see a fluoro bike heading the front. I'll catch the number as he comes towards me. And let's just hope it's the 601 of... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, no, we were in the wrong... We've screwed our pages up. That's all right. Dylan Smith in this one. So it's the actual race 156, which is the 13 boys. So I had the right age, it's the wrong moto. So it looks like it's going to be Dylan Smith, but we've got a rider on the inside, the 218 there of Blake Norris. Just trying to be the bomber and call the bomb squad in, but no good for him. So it looks like it's going to be Dylan Smith holding on to this one, and then we go back to Blake Norris, and I couldn't catch the rest of them because we couldn't find our sheet.
And as we get mocked out here by the camera lady, we got race 157, 14 boys, throwing it down, coming through strong. There goes, it's a bit of a change in there. It looks like that's Lucas Jones coming into the 2. We've got out there, as they come through into the 3rd straight, we'll pick up a number plate and we'll figure it out, because I don't know what's going on there with the 3 of Finn Barrington holding on to that. Lucas Jones fighting for the top spot. It's a 1 and a 2 battle. Finn's holding that one, going through into the end, and Lucas takes a 2.
Rightio, so the commissaire's just throwing us left, right and centre, but the 677 Brooklyn Hanson's the one that's going to be coming out here. We've got a Mainland South rider in here. That's going to be probably Dylan. He's the Dunedin rider. Then as they come back towards me and we figure out where we are on our sheets, and the commissaires don't give us a hard time, but that's going to be Brooklyn Hanson holding on to that one. Then they've come past me too fast anyway. So here we go, down the last straight. Hanson just coming under a bit of pressure from the Mainland South rider there of Dylan Entwistle.
And as we sort it out in here in the commentary hut, we're flying around and getting through into this first team. They're flying to Air New Zealand. And we've got out there in the race 158, Rocky Branks, Ollie Norris, Cooper Murphy, Austin Stronach, and Rory Arnold flying around this track. 30-second rides make life easy for the commentary team. As they get through, who's battling for that spot? Yes, we've got them through. It's the 264 and the 2, Austin Stronach. But hey, who's fighting for the 3? There's a battle going on as they get into the end. Great riding.
Rightio, gate goes down, and this is race 159. Let's just hope our sheets are correct this time, because we've got a stacked gate here. But down the inside, that looks like the 2 there of Indy McMullen, so she knows the way around it. She'll be going for SI1 this weekend. Then we go back to the Cromwell rider there of Quinn Lindsay, trying to give her a run, but no gaps opening up yet. So still the NZ2, Indy McMullen holding on the front. The Cromwell rider there just trying to find a way. Then we go back to the 272 and the 808, which is Stella and Ayla just having a bit of battle for 3 and 4, but nothing better than the NZ2. She's going to run away with this one.
Bang, bang. Off again, we got the 12 girls in a race, number 160, as they come hot and we got 1, 2, 3, a Skylar Hanson holding that top shot. They're coming through as the Wolfpack comes into the second straight. They're going in hard, hitting into that second turn. Life is hard as they try and battle it on, getting through into the third straight. Oh, there's a bit of bar-to-bar action as they tighten up. NZ5 of Matilda Norris holding the 2 spot as they come through. It's looking real good and sharp. They're pretty tight riders in here. It's following the leader.
Rightio, race 161, the 11 girls stack gate in this one. So what's going to happen in the first corner? Are we going to see someone try and gain some positions? And it's going to be single file around there, so no bomb squad needed this time. But down out the front, I think that's going to be the NZ2 of Hattie Barrington. I'll catch her as she comes back around towards me, but you throw a blanket over this midfield. They're all in the same sort of wavelength, but it's this 379 there of Georgia Poe Edwards, sorry. I got that completely wrong. Then we go back to the NZ2 of Hattie, and then we've got the 117 there of, or it might have been 177 of Ali Campbell, but everyone's changing their shirts, so I can't pick what they were wearing yesterday from the live stream. Makes our job a bit harder.
Setting up on the gate there, here they come. Yep. Look at our sheet for race 162. Hot and heavy into this first turn. We got the 836. Kahuta in the second place. It's the Flynn Sutherland. He's got, it's pretty tight in there actually. Is he gonna come through on a, he's coming up there, he's trying to get the inside line. Has a battle through and coming in. We're losing a bit of comms here, but that's okay. We carry on with the straights and they're hitting it hard, finishing through.
Rightio, gate down, and this is going to be race 163. So the 11 boys, gate 2, stacked one in this one, but single file into that first corner. The 946 there of Caden McDonald from Mountain Raiders. Islander showing how the showing the Southies how to ride. But Mountain Raiders, you're going to be happy with him being out the front because look at the gap he's got on him. Go back to the second place. I think I can see a skinny digit, so it's going to be an 07 there, which is Luca Hudson sitting in the 250 there of Hugo Kay going to rock for the 3, but North Islander from Mountain Raiders taking that one out.
Again, out there. Oh, it's hot work. These riders are loving it though. And we're getting it hard and hot with the 357 coming through, and that's Artie Kohukura. Oh, I think I called out Artie earlier and it was his brother Fletcher, but hey, here he comes into the third straight. He's still got the whole shot, holding it hard, leading it through. Yes, they're coming in pretty tight and hard with the 308 of Baden Prescott in the 2s. And there's a battle with the second spot. Who wants second and third? Third and fourth. Oh, it's pretty tight out there. I think that still holds with Artie and Baden taking 1 and 2.
Rightio, 17 to 49, cruiser female, and I'm going to say it, they're probably going to come find me and shoot me, but it's old girls on big wheels. So it looks like there's only 4 of them, and we've got a couple of change of the places. So it's the 828 of Destiny Stewart leading the way at the moment. We go back to Sonia Smith, I think that was in the wrong place, in the wrong time at that first corner and just got relegated back. And here we go again, bit of a stack there. So it's still Destiny Stewart running away with this one. We go side by side, the 2 Nackies sitting in there, so the 511 of Nikki Mulligan and then the NZ5 of Nikki Bonsall. Then we go back to the 248 there of Sonia Smith just rounding out the rear, but Destiny Stewart runs away with this one.
It was a good one. Oh, cheeky. Oh, a bit cheeky up here. The comms up. And off they go. It's the 35-49 Cruisers on race number 166. Oh, and they're talking as they're riding. Who can do that? Jangos. But they're coming in hot and heavy. I think this was the same story yesterday. You got Nige Ralph, Lungy Rogers, Cameron Kay, Sam Torrance, Scott Murphy, Braden Byrne, Jan Rosenberg and Jeremy Hudson. There they go. And it's the 130 Cameron Kay sitting in the 2 spot. Oh, there goes Jeremy Hudson. Oh, you can't miss the Shark Tank with those hops. He's getting it into the 5th, 6th spot. And it's tight riding from the young boys.
Radio gate down, and we've got the magnificent one. So it's the North Canterbury rider rocking out there. Ben Polden running that inside line, so he's pretty safe around there. But it's going to be the NI5 Parks try and find a way round. Then we go back to Dylan Smith and Finn Barrington in this one too. But the North Canterbury rider knows this track inside and out, even though his home track's NC, still ridden this one heaps. But it's going to be the NI5 that's going to try and steal the parade, going high-low. And here we go, side by side down the last straight as well. We go back to the other two of Dylan and Finn having a run, but thank God it's because this angle, I don't know who got it.
And here they come, the young boys and their big toys. It is our 50-plus cruisers. Oh, down that corner there. They're coming through pretty hot. And as we can see, Roy Leaning rounding us here. Bit of inspiration for us because he was on TV, that fella. What a guy. As they come through into this 3rd straight, it's looking pretty hot and heavy. As we go into the 47 Wayne Shanks holding that strong. Les out there with Warren, Wayne, Craig, Adam, Roy, and Mark. Roy leading it, coming in through, hot and heavy into that last straight. That away, mate. Well done. Eight boys coming through hot and heavy. And we've got Reeve and Ollie duking it out as they were yesterday. Reeve taking the whole shot with Ollie holding it hard in the 2. Is that Ludo in the 3? We've also got out there Quinn Ralph, Cooper Parks and Sebastian Martin loving it hard as they come through into this last straight. It's tight and tough racing here by these two. They love their riding against each other. It looks real tight, hot and heavy as Reeve opens up and lets Ollie into the outside. Got the line through to the end. Which one's going to take it? Ludo in the 3. Let's go to scores for the top spot.
Relax, guys, relax.
Well, we got an issue up the top. Hopefully this will be the 9 boys on, race 170. Liam, Grayson, James, Archie, Carwin and George. Where's Hunter? Isn't he supposed to be on the mic with us? Lazy. Come on. Radio gate down, 9 boys, and a pretty even start, but it's going to be the Cromwell rider that rocks out of there. So Archie Walker, good last name, shares it with mine. So let's see how big of a gap he can get. The 2-1-2 there, rocking into the 2 spot. That's going to be Liam Boone. I'm pretty sure that's Sonic by the sounds of it. His nickname's Sonic. I think that's the right child that I'm thinking of. But back to the front, it's Archie Walker still holding on. NZ5 and showing us why he's got NZ5 on there. You go back to Liam Bloom. Who's the other rider there? It's going to be the 929 of Carwin Norris. And, well, they've gone past me now, so I can't see their numbers, and all their shirts are different. So back to the front, Cromwell rider, Archie Walker taking that one out from Liam Boone and Carwin Norris.
And as the gate drops again with our 9 boys, race 171, Cooper Rushbrook, Luke Richardson, Cryer Tate. We've got a man just gone down. Archer Griffin taking the whole shot with Micah Mulligan into the 2, and that could be Cryer Tate. We've got James Bell out there as well. I think Cooper Rushbrook's back onto his feet, but unsure he's taking the top spot. I think that's Micah. Micah and Archer are battling it out here for the 1 and 2. Who's into the 3? Micah Mulligan holding that number 1 with Archer into the 2. They're going to duke it out, these two. And at the 3 spot, we've got Kyron Tate. We've got James with Luke Richardson in the 5 and James Bell in the 4. Oh, unsure 3 and 4, but hey, go to scores. We'll check that one. Well done to Cooper to get back up onto his bike. And again, back to it. It's going to be tight riding between this whole crew. There's quite a few of them out there. It looks like it's Ryan Entwistle with Finn Hudson into the 2. Liam Marshmallow James hitting the 3. We've also got out there Theo Clark, Quinn Nelson throwing it down as well. They're coming through hot and heavy into this 3rd straight. I think Ryan's got a bit of the tight one on him with Finn trying to fight back and get him through. Marshmallow hiding through into that inside line, trying to catch Finn as well. It's tough racing out there. The 805 rounding us out coming through, but it's good riding. Well done, boys.
I must say, this North Island crew behind us get into it. I'm supportive parent, those two. Rightio, back to the racing race 173, and looking at a Speedco rocking out the front. It's going to be the NZ8 there of Logan Healy from TA, but I think I can see a Denson there as well. Is that a Denson? I think it might be. I think it's a Denson in the 2, right, driving a quarter midget and taking the front spot, if I've got the guy right. So it looks like the SI2 there of Cameron Denson just taking that away from the NZ8 there of Logan Healy. But we've got the 199 that's on the back of his shirt, but not on his plate. So I don't know who that is. But Denson taking that one out. Rightio, gate goes down, and we've got 10 boys. Gate 2 of these ones. It's Cromwell out the front at the moment. So inside Cromwell rider there, it's going to be Noah Lindsay, I think, the 577. And then we got his teammate there of Angus Morris sitting in the 2. Bit of a pushy argy-bargy just about to the pro straight there for Jihu, I think. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But Cromwell, get behind your riders. Here we go. 1 and 2, Noah Lindsay and Angus Morris just having a go with this one. Bit of a battle for the 3rd by the 115 and the 218, which is going to be someone that I cannot see on my sheet at the moment. The 115 Rio Boundary and 218 of Archie West of the battle for the 3 there. Radio race 176, the 8 to 10 girls, and there's only 4 of them here, but who's going to get out the front? I'm looking for Estella Torrance. She's got the O plate on. Is she going to be the one that jumps out the front? No, it's not. It's the 912 there of Violet Jog from Alex. So the Alex rider showing us how it's done. We got a bit of a rider in the third there. I think that was the North Canterbury rider of Sierra Percy, just running the long way around that first corner to try and get a run. Hasn't seemed to work for her because oh no, she's hit the deck on the second straight. So sorry, commentator's curse talking about you. But it looks like it's going to be Violet Job holding on to this one from the 03 of our Stella Torrens. Then we go back to the 757 of our Lottie there as well, rounding out the 3. The unlucky rider of Sarah Percy was the one that hit the deck there because us nasty commentators were talking about her and got the commentator's curse. So good to see you back up there, Sarah, and she'll come around that last straight and take the 4 spot anyway.
Do you want a water, mate? I'm right, Mum. Are you sure? Yeah, no, I'll be right. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring you one from here.
Radio round 2, we start with the sprockets, and it's going to be a full gate of these guys. 2 full gates of them, actually. Great to see these young fellas on bikes, but Cromwell Rider, it's a common thing at the moment. I'm seeing Cromwell Riders hit the front. That's going to be Bo Rushbrook, but he's got a bit of a challenge here. So we've got the all-yellow rider. I might start calling you Bumblebee, because you're a Bumblebee with the black and yellow. But Cromwell Rider, Bo Rushbrook still holding on. I'll try and catch their plates. I swear the plates are getting smaller and smaller each year. BMX New Zealand, you're getting 2 smaller plates. So it looks like 250, Bo Rushbrook, 390 there is in the 2. That's Arlo Hudson. Then we go back to the 826 there of Emma Bell. So the girl just having a tussle with the big fellas. But back to the front, bit of a battle there from 1 and 2. And with the angle I'm on, I am picking nothing. As we go back through here, we've got the 802 there of Thea Hansen. Another Hansen back on the bike. Whole family does it now. Where's Troy Boy? You going to get picked on today? Oh, we've got 2 802s. So that's Pendelope. She's from Cromwell. So the 802 of Thea and the 802 of Pendelope. There we go. Hey, Thea, don't be looking at me. I know it's some crazy guy saying your name. Radio 15 boys, race 180, and there's only 4 of them in here. So I think we've missed one because it's the 704 there. It's Travis Marshall holding on to it. We go back to Jacob White, Jax West, Caleb Smith and Tyler Grant was supposed to be in this one, but I've only got 4 and 5 on my sheet. So who's the unlucky one that didn't make the gate and has been too busy eating cheese rolls or pies? It's the 630. We've had a bit of a change. Caleb Smith holding on to that inside line, just making sure that the 704 there of Travis Marshall just can't get anywhere near him. Then we go back to the 500 there of Jax West and the 945 of Jacob White, I think.
They're going into this.
Rightio, gate goes down in this one and I am missing a few more again. So back to the front, I'm looking for Holly Tribble to hit the front and the 459 there of Cassin Lewis trying to go on her heels. I don't think we have a Stronach in this one because she had a bit of a full last race, so she'll be the one rider down. But back to the front, old Cassin Lewis just made a move and said, Holly, you're going to have to do better than that to get around me. So Cassin Lewis this time from Holly Tribble. Then we've got a bit of a gaggle of riders there sitting in. They're going to go 3 wide just for show of the crowd down the last straight. But it's going to be Cassin followed by Holly and a transponder event for the other 3. Rightio, gate down, just about a whacked out straight front in here, and that was the inside rider there of Caleb Wright that's going to go rock now. Oh, we had a bomber, he tried, but the bomb squad does not need to be cool because they're all still on their break. But it's still back to the front. I think that's still Caleb White just keeping out of that carnage that could have happened in the first corner. So it's the 822 there of Caleb White, followed by the 195 there of Zeb Pickford from Cambridge. But he's about to get monstered from Freddie Cooper, I think that could have been. Unless Fred's just mucking around out the back. He's going to Radio race 186, 8 to 10 cruiser mixed, and there's only 5. Well, there's 5 of them. But here we go. Here's the pink bike. You will see that from a mile away. That's the Cromwell rider of Frank Waters. So taking the pink to the front, and then we go back to Nico Rosenberg. He's taking the 2 we've got a Quinn Rafe in there as well. He's holding on to the 3, but the girls is trying to come and catch her. So it's Stella Torrens. She's like, I'm not going to let you boys get away that easy. You're going to have to do some work if you want to stay in front of me. Then we go back to James Bell just having a ride round. I think he's double classing as well. So a bit of effort for these young fellas that are doing 2 classes. But back down to the last straight here. We got the Cromwell rider coming under a bit of pressure there from Nico. So it's going to be the pink bike that goes over the line first. Then we go back to Nico and then back to Quinn Rafe. Rightio, 13 boys, race 188, and we've got a bit of a gaggle down this first straight, so there's going to be opportunities for someone to just slide under and spoil someone's parade. That's exactly what the 421 of Lucas Jones did in the centre of the field there, but the 2 Mainland South guys, they're holding on to the front 1 and 2 here, so that's going to be Kano and Carter, I think. So Kano, Carter, what way they go round, it's the 913 of Carter Simmons holding on to this one. Then we go back to his teammate of Kano Goff, but a bit of pressure here. I think that could have been Blake Norris just coming to spoil the party in the 2 and 3.
Oh, there's a lot of support going on. They're getting loud out there. Good work by the fans, supporters crew, as they come through for race 189-13 boys. And it's coming through with the 136 of Nixon Murphy. And they're coming through hot and heavy. Dylan Smith in the 3 spot. Can pick him out a mile away with their orange bike. The Supercrossers are out there strong today. And still holding it strong. Nixon Murphy, he's coming through. Holding it hard. It's a tight battle for the 2 spot. Who's in that SI fireplate is Sam Glover. And the 630 of Logan Burke in the 4. It's a battle out there. Are coming through and finishing it strong.
Rightio, 14 boys, gate 1, and got no mic. Here we go. No, there we go. Now I've got a mic. So out the front, it's another Murphy, Cooper Murphy holding on to this one from Austin Stronach. He's taking the 2. Then we go back to the Southie boy of Dylan Tempwhistle. That's your top 3. The other 2 in that one will be the other Dylan and Ryan here too. But down the second to last straight, Murphy's still holding on. Old Austin setting up for the outside. We sneaky look over to see if there's a gap opened up, and it did. So here we go. 1 and 2 down the last straight. Transponder's going to get that one. Then we go back to the 3rd place there of Dylan Tempwhistle, followed by Ryan and Dylan.
Race 191 comes down with the 14 boys. Oh, there's 4 of them out there. Oh, life's easy for the commentator's curse. But hey, we get it out there with the 147 plate Rory Arnold, Brooklyn Hanson, Jono Hanson, Ollie Norris and Rocky Branks. They're getting it hot and heavy as they get through into this 3rd straight. Throwing the manuals out there, making life easy for themselves. The old 677 of Brooklyn Hanson taking that top spot. Those manuals are coming through hot and heavy. There's a little whip in there. 147 coming through to round us out Rory Arnold. Well done, team.
Radio 13 to 14 girls, and we've just about got a stacked gate here, so it looks like I'm just trying to go where the mic will pick me up, and it's not liking me at the moment. But race 192, it's going to be 13 to 14 girls, and here we go. St John's are supposed to help. You're not supposed to take them out, so I'll catch the number of that rider when they come through. But I think it was the Cromwell rider there of Quinn Lindsay just said, you're in my way, get to the pro straight, that's how you can go. So it was the NZ2 there of Indy McMullen just going to say g'day to the St John, and I'm not here to stick around. But it looks like the Cromwell rider there, Indy McMullen, after pushing that rider onto the pro straight, we're not supposed to take out our St John guys.
Can we get Hunter to the commentary team? Hunter to the commentary team, please. As our gate drops again for the 12 girls, race 193. Oh, they're coming through pretty hot here. And I'm missing the plate as they come through, but they're going through hot and heavy into that second straight. It's pretty tough out there as they get through bumper to bumper on the wheels, riding it through. Oh, who's going to take that top spot, because it's a battle through that second turn. They want to fight bar to bar action, and it's getting hot and heavy as they get through into this last turn with a 1-2-3 on the top of the popple. That was 7-2-3. Skylar Hansen holding that one going through. There's a battle to the end. No, she's got it straight through. Skylar Hansen taking that one. Way to go, Gibbs.
Radio race 194, and we're chewing through them today, guys, so don't blink or you'll miss them. So out the front, I'm pretty sure that's the same one that took it out last time, the 379 there of Georgia Poe Edwards. She's sitting in the front, but problems with these mics are getting a bit irritating for me and the commentary team here, but we'll catch them up. So it's the 379 there of Georgia Poe Edwards holding on to this one. The NZ2 there of Hattie Barrington. Then we go back to the 265 there of 285 Mila McMullen from Southland. So that's your top three, but too big, too strong. Georgia Poe Edwards going to take that one away from the rest.
We're going to be using a bit of Grandma's remedy after today. It's pretty hot out there. Should have worn sandals like the man on the hose down there, Sean Smith. Get his name out there. It's 11 boys on race 195. Oh, they're hot flyers out here. Here they come on the 946 of Caden McDonald. Caden going through pretty hot and hard. They're all coming through as a tight pack. We'll throw a blanket over the top of them in the middle there. We don't know who's in the middle, but we'll find out coming through as Caden's hitting it tight and hard with Todd Sanders, Blake Jenkins, Thomas Harper, and the 358 of Fletcher Kokura holding the 2 spot. Missing the 3, but hey, they're getting it through tough with Nathan Cook and Hugo Kay. Well done, lads. Get through hard and heavy, holding it tight.
Radio gate down, and it's the 196 there, 11 boys. So we got 2 rock up. Who's going to spoil each other's parade? No one. So it's the 07 there of Luca Hudson holding on from the southern rider of Flynn Sutherland. I think is sitting in the 2. I'll catch the rest of them as they come back towards me, but it's the 07 of Luca Hudson still holding on, but left the gate open. To shut the gate behind you. So the 07 just leaving the gate open, managed to get away with it, but Flynn Sutherland said, you left the gate open again, mate. I'll shut it on your front tyre. So Flynn Sutherland taking that one away from the 07 of Luca Hudson. Just too many gates left open. I thought we were always taught to shut gates behind us. Unless you're born in a tent. Rightio, 12 boys, Moto 6 for these guys, 197, and we've got one going in, bike doing a somersault, rider hitting the deck, but it's the 357 there of Artie Kokuda holding on to that one. We've got the to get to their knees, but hopefully he can get back on the bike, but back to the front. Artie's just holding on from this one. The big red bus is sitting in 3. Caden McKenzie. I'll catch the rider in second, which happens to be Baden Prescott. So big red bus holding on to 3. And I can't catch the rest of them because their numbers, I swear we need to have numbers on the back of shirts as well. There are 1, 2, 4 just coming past me here, but I think Artie would have taken that one clean and easy. But the unlucky rider down the first straight here, catch them as they come round. I seen the bike go shooting in the air of Enzo Torrens, just unlucky there, Matt.
Great work there by Enzo to get back up on his bike and ride it through. He's coming through to that second turn, just cruising through, easing the legs up. Well done, mate, coming through hard. Never easy getting back up and having to ride through it, but well done to you. Claps all around. Way to finish it through. Commentary, about the paperwork. Here we go, and we got the mums on bikes, and they threw it hard. Whoa. Destiny, Nikki, Sonia and Nikki are battling it out for the 2 and 3 spot, but Destiny's taking the whole shot, and Sonia there rounding us out. Sean Smith throwing the hose right behind her, but Destiny's holding it hard. We've got Nikki and Nikki battling it through. Who's going to have the 2 spot and the 3 spot? We don't know. Destiny's still got the 1. There's a bit of noise going out there by the mums. Few squeals. Sonia coming through, rounding us out. They're still taking it on and wants to go give 3 a go. 3 spot. So Nikki's holding the 2 and 3.
Radio race 199, and it's the pre-rest home age. Oh, I'm out of mind. Oh, they missed the 35 to 49 cruiser male, and it's the pre-rest home age. So it's the one before they go to the 50 plus and end up in the rest home. But it's Murphy and Kay going to have a bit of a scrap at the front like they have been all day today. So Scotty Murphy holding on to this one from Cameron Kay. Then we go back to the 440 there of Johan Rosenberg, sorry. But we go back to the front. They've already gone. I was too busy trying to sort out my mic, so sorry, guys.
And off like a shot, we've got our cruisers. Race 200, 13 to 24s. And it's the males throwing it down hard. We've got the 647 plate of Ben Polden and the NI5 Liam Parks, Dylan Smith and Finn Barrington out there of the travelling Barringtons, getting through hard, coming in through. Who we got in the top spots? Our NI5 Liam Parks, they're battling it out with the 647 of Ben Polden, Dylan Smith in the 3 and a travelling Barrington rounding us out. They're finishing off strong. Well done, team.
Radio gate goes down, old boys on big wheels, and it looks like Boris has escaped the rest home again. So where is he this time? He's trying to be a bomber in the first corner, but it looks like I haven't even figured out who was in the front because Bogos just said he was going to give me a hard time today. So payback is something. But back to the front, we got a bit of a change for the lead and a bit of a rack 'em and stack 'em and get out of the way. You boys don't bend like you used to. The 487 and 497 of I think that was Mark Lewis. Wayne and Les Gamble at the front at the moment. And then we go back to Roy just round out the rear, one of the oldest riders here today. He's definitely not in a rest home, but Boggess needs to go back to one.
Well, bit of cheek there by the comms team, bit of cheek. Oh, throwing it out there as we get into race 202 with the 8 boys. And they're coming in hot again. It's the same 2 boys that have been leading this the whole weekend with Ollie Deitch and Reeves Steffens hitting it hard, and Ludo in the 3 spot with Quinn Ralph, Cooper Parks and Sebastian Martin also in the mix there. Coming through into the 3rd straight, we've got Ollie Deitch, who's got a couple of bike leaks of Reeves. Reeves got a bit of a fight on his hands with Ludo trying to take that 2 spot away. Ollie's going through and fighting hard, getting up high. He's not opening the door. He's got 2-3 bike links on Reeve. Ludo's got a chance on the outside, but it stays in that order.
Radio, 9 boys are rocking out here. We got an even start, but it's a Cromwell rider once again going to the front. So I think that could be Cooper Rushbrook just showing everyone how good it is out the front. Old Cohen Norris is sitting in the 2, but a bit of pressure there from, I think it could be the 2-1-2 of Liam Boone. No, he's dropped back to the 4, so he was right on him last race. Let's see if he can get back up. It's the Cromwell rider there of Cooper Rushbrook just running away, so come catch me today. So it's the 929 there of Cohen Norris, and then we go back to the other little fella all in blue. Looks probably like half the size of everyone else, but sitting in the 3 spot. I think that could be Theo Clark, but nothing better than the Cromwell rider Cooper Rushbrook with that one.
Liam Marshmallow James, your mum's screaming her head off for you, mate. You can hear her in the background. As we go into race 204, 9 boys. They're coming in through. Pretty tough there. Finney Hudson. Oh, he's throwing it down. He knows how to get out the gate, this boy. And it is getting through with our Luke Richardson, Corin Tate, James Bayliss and George Byrne. And they're coming in hot and heavy. Geez, there's a lot of these 9 boys out there throwing it down. Finn Hudson holding it strong there. New Zealand 4 plate. NZ4 coming in hard. And we're picking up on the 878 of George Byrne with the 999 of Corin Tate there in the 3. They're hitting it hard and heavy. Luke coming in and rounding us out. But Finn takes that one away pretty strong.
Righty. And I've got to find my sweet spot. There it is. There it is. I found my sweet spot. Race 205, 9 boys. And the 866 there of Ryan Entwistle taking this one out. Spot again. So Ryan Entwistle, it's looking like things change while I'm doing pirouettes, trying to find a microphone. The 866 there of Ryan Entwistle, held on by the NZ5 there of Archie Walker, holding on to that one from Archie, and I think he's going to stay in that second spot this time. Rightio, race 207, and I'm trying to find the sweet spot. And hang on, I'll do a little dart. There we go. I got to face backwards, so let's see how this goes with commentary. Hang on, I'll do a wee shuffle. So we're into the 207 there, and it looks like it's a Denton sitting there at the moment. The Cromwell rider there of Angus Morris, I think, is trying to sit in the 2, but quarter midget driver and BMX winner at the moment. The SI2 of Denson's doing it as good as you like. The 787 there of Angus Morris also shares its number with a plane, being the 787 that American Airlines brings to Christchurch. But the 787 not fast as a plane today, because I think he got pipped on the line.
as they come through. It's the 208, race 208 with the 18 girls, Lottie Kokura, Dita Hodua, and they're coming through pretty hot and strong here. Violet Job and Freya Pawson also getting it out there, throwing it down, getting into that second turn, coming through into the third straight. Looks to be it's Dita into the first spot, leading us out, coming through pretty strong. It's followed the leader out there like a wolf pack with the 912, Violet Job in the 2 spot, and the 237's Freya hitting into the 3. They're coming in pretty hot and heavy. Well done, getting it finished.
Rightio. Find the spot again. There we go. There we go. So it looks like it's going to be race 209, 8-10 girls. One more and then there's the break before the finals. So the 611, Isla Reid. Then we go back to a Murphy there. So that's going to be Winnie Murphy holding on to that too. And the other 3, we've got Taika, Stella and Sierra in that one as well. But I've got to face whatever way I can. And there we go. If I point the mic in the right way, I can get it. The 611 Isla Reid, that's the one that's going to be leading. Then we go back to Winnie Murphy. Then I think it's going to be Sierra, Stella and Taika as well. They're going to round out the rear of that one.
Oh, a bit of struggles out here with the curse of the microphone. But we've got race number 210, hitting it hard, coming through tight. And we're missing out there. Oh, no, we've got a plate out there with 701 holding it hard with the Baden Prescott. Enzo Torrens also, Olivia Foss, Caden McKenzie and Hattie Barrington with race 210, 11 to 12 cruisers. Hattie rounding us out, having a great day. But still, Baden holding it strong into the top spot, going to the air. There they go, flying high. With our SI2 of Caden McKenzie hitting the 2 spot with Oshi's 2 plate, Olivia Foss. And Hattie also rounding us through, finishing that one out. It's been great racing and all. Well done, team.
Third race, side. Third race.
And we've got our Moto 7 going right now. Sprockets are taking to it. 826 plate taking the lead. And we've got Arlo Hudson into the 3. They're throwing it down. They're getting it hard out here. We're trying to figure out our plates as well as we get through. We've got race 211. Sprockets mixed out there doing it with Emma Bell leading us out. Arlo Hudson in the 2. He's fighting hard to take that top spot with the 8-2. Colton Ralph in the 3, and the 454 plate of Evie Campbell hitting the 4, but there's a strive through, biking hard, getting it all done. They're fighting through to get it done. Well done, Sprockets. Here we go with the 802 plate. Having a look up here at the commentary. Good work. And another 802 plate. Well done, mate, getting it through into that last turn.
stacked Cromwell gate. So let's see if I can find a sweet spot, and it seems to be over here today. So it's the Cromwell rider there of one of 5 that is in here. So I'm going to have to pick them. There's 5 blue shirts, and they're all the same size on their bike, so they're tiny. So I'm going to have to catch the lead rider as they come back towards me. It's going to be, when I can read sprocket plates, the 250 there of Bo Rushbrook. So he's said, see you later, guys. I want to go get a cheese roll if there's any left. Then we go back to the 716 of Sol Bundy, and then we go back to the other Cromwell riders of Cody and Elise in this one as well. They're just rocking. And then we go back to the North Canterbury riders there of Lucas and Franklin. I think Pendelope had, or Penelope, if that's how you say it, just decided to go on the first one.
So it is Penelope, like Penelope Pit Stop, the old cartoon. And off like a shot, there they go. It is our 15 boys in race 213. And in the 131 plate of Liam Clifford holding that top spot, we've got Ollie Donaldson in the 3 and Jacob White in the 4. I'll pick up who's in the 2 as they come back around. But also, we've got Travis Marshall throwing it down as well with Colson Warren. As they come through hot and heavy, 131, 704 of Travis Marshall in the 2 spot, 131 of Leon Clifford, Ollie Donaldson in the 3, Jacob White in the 4, and Colson Warren out there rounding us in.
Hey Daryl, where's your bike, mate? You're running down the start hill without a bike. Rightio, gate down, race 214 of the 15 boys, the 4 here. Let's see what happens in the first corner. I can see an NZ4 of Blake Glover. I can't really turn my body too much because I lose reception on my microphone. But Blake Glover holding on to this one at the moment, but he's got a mate behind him that just wants that spot just as much as he does. So Blake Glover holding on to this one. Then we go back to the 489 there of Joshua Ford. The 630 of Caleb Smith. Then we go back to the 500 of Jax West rounding out the rear. But the NZ4, Blake Glover, going to take that one. Sweet spot. I think most of them hit the deck in that first race. You went down in that one. Rightio, gate down, men juniors, and we've got 4 here. Freddie Cooper on the outside. Let's see what he can do in the first corner. But he's not going to run that. He's going to cut everyone else off and say, nah, you're not getting there, mate. So it's the Cambridge rider there of Zeb Pickford. He's holding on to the one from Freddie Cooper. Then we go back to the Liam Parks and Thomas Brockstop as well. But nothing better than the Cambridge rider. He's just running away with this one on that Say Strong. Then we go back to a Freddie Cooper, and I think that one was Liam Parks in the 3 and Thomas Brockstop for the 4.
As we find that spot again, we're out to it with the men juniors in race 217. As we pick up who's going to take the lead here, because it's tight bar-to-bar action. It's the 208, Owen Bowen, Caleb White, Keenan Brown, Ben Polden, Ben Shaw, Jacob Shaw, and are coming in hot and heavy into the third straight. They're going to battle it out. Who's going to come through strong? It is the 822, 883, Jacob Shaw holding that tight. But look at that Caleb White in that yellow helmet trying to take away the 3 spot. That was sharp manually.
Rightio, pre-rest home, guys, this one. So it's race 218, and it's pre-rest home, not rest home. Oh, we got a bomber. Who was the bomber? I see Nelson on the back of his shirt. Jamie Nelson showing us the bomber. At least everyone stayed upright, so no bomb squad will need to be called, but he managed to go from 5th to 3rd. So that was wicked. Back to the front. Cameron Kay going to run away with it. Then we go back to Dusty Cornelius. Jamie Nelson just getting a taste of his own medicine from the guy in 4 there. I think that could have been Glenn Richardson, but nothing better than Cameron Kay. Just run away with this one.
And as the gate drops again in our race 219, 8 to 10 cruisers mixed, we've got out there Jamie Bell, Quinn Ralph, Nico Rosenberg, and a 618 of Frank Waters taking the top spot, and also out there Stella Torrance in that mix as well. They're coming through tight and heavy. We'll find out who's got 1, 2, 3 as they come through, but it looks like in the 2 spot Nico Rosenberg, and we've got to ride it down. It looked pretty hard hitting the ground there, moving around, so it's pretty good. 618 and the 357 plates hitting it hard through here into this turn. They're coming in pretty tight. It's the 350 Nico Rosenberg holding that 2, and the Cromwell Wide of Frank Waters taking the top spot. And we'll go back to scores for the other positionings.
Yeah, this is going to be the death of us, this spot. The 178 there, I think that's a Rafe. It's old Quinn. Brothers hit the deck in the first moto, and now he has. Rightio, gate down for race 220, and it's going to be a Mainland South rider rocking the front. So no North Islanders to come spoil his party at the moment. It's going to be the 931 of Carter Simmons from Cromwell. He's doing it as good as he likes. He's in the team for a reason, so he said, come on, guys, give me something to play with. So it's the Cromwell rider there of Carter Simmons, followed closely by a bit of a battle for the 2nd and 3rd. We got the 601, which happens to be Dylan Smith, just closing that inside gate, saying, nah, mate, not today. You are not having my position today. So back to the front. Carter Simmons going to take this one out from Dylan Smith, and I think that was Finn Barrington taking the 3.
Yeah, a bit of a takeover there with the sorry about it. And we're into it again. Race 221, 13 boys. And we'll find out who's taking that top spot, because it was a battle there for the 1 and the 2 as they come through in the NZ4. Brock O'Neill taking that top spot, but I can figure out who that blue blazer is. That is Lucas Jones getting it out there, throwing it down hard in the 3 spot as they come through. And we'll find out who's the top spot, but Brock O'Neill still holding it strong. He's got a good couple of bike lengths, throwing it down, getting it into that turn with the 112 plate, hitting it hard, a Kano Gore. But Lucas isn't giving up. He wants that 2 spot. Oh, go the blue blazer, get it done. Go through and take that 3, that's for sure.
Rightio, race 222, and I think this is working. Here we go. It's a weird way to hold a microphone, but it's working. So down the front, it's going to be Murphy. Is that Nixon? Oh, it's part-time commentator Nixon Murphy. There he is. So he's winning this one out, and it's a shame he's on a bike because he's a very good commentator himself for a young fella. But part-time commentator Nixon Murphy running out the front, away from the Cromwell rider there of Maxwell Morris, and then we go back to the 218 there of Blake Norris as well. Oh, is that brother rivalry? Oh, that's bad. So back to the front, old part-time commentator himself, taking that one out, old Nixon Murphy.
Well, we'll have to give that a nudge with holding it upside down, getting it done. We've got race 223 coming through. Oh, there's some tight action going on. I missed a couple of plates, but we'll figure it out as they come back through because they're bar to bar getting into that first turn. Coming through around now, it's pretty hard racing. Nice manuals, nice straight runs coming through onto the 264 plate and the NZ5. 264 of Austin Trotter taking that lead. NZ5 of Dylan Sazi. He's in the 2. They're hitting to the skies. There's jumps going around, all around, throwing it down.
All right, if you can see us up here, we may look like weirdos, but our mic's not cutting out this time. So it's another Murphy here. Here we go. It's going to be Cooper Murphy this time, followed by the 677 there of Brooklyn Hanson. And then I think we got Jono Hanson behind him. And then the 147 there of Rory Arnold. So two Hansons just trailing behind a Murphy. So Cooper Murphy running away with this one. Brooklyn Hanson holding on to 2 just slightly before the 137 of Dylan Entwistle taking that one. So it's Jono Hanson that we're missing. But back to the front, old Cooper Murphy, too big, too strong, taking that one out.
And feeling a bit awkward holding that microphone upside down. We'll get it back the right way up and see how we go. Off up back to the gate, we've got the 13 and 14 girls in race 225. And we'll pick it up as they go through into this first turn. It's pretty tough riding going on. And it's the NZ2 player, Indy McMullen, she's coming through in the top spot. And the Cromwell rider into the 2. And that is Quinn Lindsay. As they come through to the third straight. Oh, they're looking pretty tight out there. Coming through as a wolf pack, throwing it down hard. No changes there. And the 8. Oh, I missed that number plate, but it's still going through pretty tight and hard. Oh, it's hard to figure out as you're trying to figure out the number plates.
Yeah, right. I'm happy with being a weirdo if I'm holding a microphone upside down and it's not cutting me out and making me lose my place. So back to the racing 226. Race 226, and it's Skylar Hanson sitting out the front at the moment. I think there was a Matilda Norris that was going with her, but I'll catch them as they come around. Definitely know that face through a helmet, and that's definitely Skylar out the front. But if she's not careful, she's going to open that gate, and it's going to be the NZ5 there. Matilda Norris just going to come and spoil her party, but close the gate this time. So Skylar's learning, and she's going down that last straight. Bit of a gap from Matilda. Then we drop back to, I think that was Olivia Foss, the 07, taking the 3. Works.
And here we go. And it's tough riding here going on strong. It's Georgia Poe Edwards taking that top spot. And it's tough. Oh, it's taken up high as Hattie got pushed out into the 4th spot. But Georgia's holding that strong. We'll pick up who the next 2 riders are in the 2-3 spot. But Georgia, as she has all the 2 days, she's held that top spot. They're trying to battle on to try and catch her and take it away from her. But it's not looking likely as the 285 Miller McMullen coming through strong as well. Hattie trying to get into that 3 spot again, but Georgia holds that one and finishes out.
Right, race 228, whacking out of the gate, and it's going to be the 11 boys, so full stacked gate for this one. So what's going to happen? Oh, I see there's a lot of width going on over that jump into the corner, but they managed to fan out themselves. So it's going to be the Mainland South rider there of, I think it could be Todd Sanders potentially, or Flynn Sutherland in here, but a lot of North Canterbury riders in here too. So I'll catch them as they come back round, and it looks like the 836 there of Flynn Sutherland leading this one away. But then we go back to Hugo Kay sitting in the 2, the Christchurch City rider of Samuel Arnold just holding on to that 3, and I think that could have been Thomas Harper taking the 4.
And we're off again, off like a shot. They're out there doing it hard, the 11 boys in race 229, hitting to the skies. We've got a shark in the water with that outfit on. We're trying to figure it out. Is that Leo? No, it's not Leo, it's Luca. Luca Hudson out there in the 2 spot. We'll pick up who's in the 1. They're battling it out. I would have to say we're going through pretty strong. They're throwing it down real hard with the 9-4-6 of Cater McDonald leading that one out with Luca hitting the 2 spot. He's going with it in through with the manuals, finishing it out. These boys are throwing it hard, making it look easy.
Rightio, race 230, and it's going to be the 12 boys, stacked gate here, and I'm looking for Caden to find his way through to the front somehow, locked out in the back, but it's going to be the 357 there of Artie running away with this one again. I see a Heath Boyce there in there too. He's sitting in about the 3 spot at the moment. Let's see if he closes gates behind him. But Artie's just said, come on guys, you get fire-wise, you're going to have to do better than that because I'm on fire. So it's 308, Baden Prescott just trying to find a way up. Old Heath Boyce getting into the motions now, and here comes Cater McKenzie to steal the 4th place away, and it's probably what he does, but transponders are there for a reason.
And there it goes again. The mums on bikes are out there with the 17 to 49 cruiser females. Race 231. Someone's screaming up there on the turn. Here they go. Who's got that? It's Nikki in the top spot with Destiny in the 2, with the other Nikki in the 3, and Sonia Smith rounding us out on that one into the 2nd straight. Here they go. Destiny's taking the top spot. But what have we got there? It's Nikki Bonsall into the 2 spot, with Nikki Mulligan into the 3. No change at the moment. It's a battle for the 2 and 3 spots. There's no squeals going on, so there must be happy days at the moment. Sonia Smith rounding us out as well, coming through tight. Nikki and Nikki battling for the 2 spot. 2 and 3 go through, Destiny taking the 1.
There was definitely a scrap between yelling for the riders there between the North Islanders behind me in the 2nd corner. But back to here, it's old pre-retirement age for these guys. Not so old boys on big wheels, but it's the battle that we've been having all day. Cameron Kay and Scotty Murphy. Who's going to take it this time? I think Scotty got it the first one, Cam got it this one. So it's bragging rights for the last one before the finals. So Cam Kay holding on. Scotty Murphy setting up for that outside and low, so he's got a bit of a run into the last straight, but I think Cam's going to hold it on. And I've missed most of the other race. I know Knight Rafe's in there as well. He's the only Rafe that hasn't gone down today. Now I've cursed it.
Our 13 to 24 cruiser males. They're hitting it hard in the race. 2-3-3. They're coming through hot and heavy with our number 5 plate of NI5. Liam Parks taking it through to the top spot. We'll come and pick up the rider at the 647 of Ben Polden in the 2 spot, and Dylan Smith in the 3, with Finn Barrington in the rounding us out on that lot. And the NI5 of Liam Parks holding us strong. Ben Polden coming through 2. Dylan Smith and Finn Barrington lining us up, getting some jumps in, nearly getting hosed down. Well done, team.
Rightio. It's oh no! Is that a bogus on the ground? Someone take him back to the rest home. Oh no! Oh, boys on big wheels, and we just found out how old they are because their big wheels hit the ground for a couple of them. Good to see them back up and running. They should be right though. That wasn't Bogus on the ground, was it? No, Bogus managed to escape it. Well, he needs to go back to his rest home anyway. But back out the front, that's going to be the NS Series shirt holder. I think that's going to be well, it's definitely not Warren Bogus, but he's the NZ2. So he's going to round out he's changed his shirt again. He's doing it to me. Oh, Mr. Bogus said for the live stream people that are listening, he's going to change his shirt and make our job hell. So he's going to start it and he's going to get one back.
Lining us up is the race 235 with the 8 boys, and the flyers are Ollie Deitch, Reeve and Ludo taking the 1-2-3s, and it's a battle for the top spot. Reeve leading that one out, Ollie fighting for the top spot as well, so it's 1-2-3 It hasn't changed all weekend with those three battling it out for those spots. And also in there with the Cooper Parks and Quinn Rafe. Ludo's holding that 3 spot. It's the battle for the 1 and the 2 between Reeve and Ollie. He's opening the door and leaving that inside, but no, shuts it on the turn. Ollie's going to battle it out. Reeve's holding it at the moment. Ludo's still in the 3. We've still got Cooper and Quinn and Sebastian rounding us through. They're coming through hard. Well done, boys. Ben Hudson. Nine boys are giving us a run for our money in the commentaries. And here we go again on race 2, 3, 7, 9 boys. They're hitting it hard. We've got 3 Cromwell riders. 2 of them are out the gate like a rocket. And that's Archie Walker in the lead with Cooper Rushbrook hitting the 2. And it looks like it's Kyron Tate in the 4. We've also got George Byrne and Liam Boone out there throwing it down. George Byrne looks to be in the 3 spot, but it's still holding it strong. Archie Walker into the top spot. Cooper Rushbrook in the 2. And as we come through and we're hitting the 3 is our 8-7-8 play to George Byrne. And the 2-1-2 Liam Boone into the 4, rounding us out with Kyron Tate. But Archie Walker holding that one.
Rightio, they're pushing them through a bit quicker now. The race 2, 3, 8 of the 9 boys, and pretty fan out way this quarter. We've got someone trying to steal the spot. That was the Christchurch City rider there. Ardbridge just holding on to the front spot at the moment. Bit of a gap built up, so he could have a bit of a buffer there. But here comes the Christchurch City rider again. Seen the gap, tried to take it, didn't work out for him. We'll have another crack in the next corner. But the rider there at second, the 6-2-8 there of Liam James, just holding on at the moment to that second spot. But it's the 990C of Quinn Nelson just trying to come and spoil the party, but he's going to have to settle for the 3.
And beating us to it is the 10 boys. They're out there like a shot in race 2, 3, 9. It's a battle, bar-to-bar action into the first turn. And we've got a 5-7-7 plate taking the whole shot. We've got them out there as 5-7-7 is our Noah Lindsay with Leo Charlton in the 2. You can't miss those Sharks. The Sharks are in the water because Leo's taken that one away. He's got the top spot coming into this 3rd straight. Is he going to shut the gate? He has a little bit, but the 5-7-7 of Noah is going to fight hard. Leo's got it for a bike length. Is he going to give it up? No, he's not. So Noah's holding the 2 spot there. And our other Cromwell rider holding the 3.
Rightio, gate down. Race 240, and we're a pretty even start, so we'll catch them as they come round. Looking for a Denson on the inside, and he's committed to it. Did get squeezed, but there was a bomber as well. That was the 218 there of Archie West from Cambridge, just deciding, I might see how that works. Took all his speed with him too, so he's going to have to do a bit of work to catch back up. But back to the front, old Denson sitting in the 2. Who's the one that's going to be taken? I think it could be a Logan Healy that's holding on, but left the gate wide open again. So Denson said, yep, home track advantage, I'm going to use it. So Cameron Denson holding on to this one from Logan Healy. Then we go back to the Cromwell rider there of Frank Waters.
Race 2-4-1 with the 8 to 10 girls. We're coming through hot and hard. It looks like Dita's taking the lead on this one. She's coming through into the first turn. And we've got the 912 plate of Violet Job taking the 2 spot. It was a battle there coming through for the 3 spot. I'll pick it up as they come through into the 3rd straight. But Dita's holding that hard. She's coming through into that turn. Hitting into this 3rd straight. Now we can see who's going to take it away. No one is. She's got too much of a lead. There's 2 bike links. As through we go in the 822. Dita's holding that one. Lottie going through hard. Freya and Taika as well. They're all biking hard. It's the battle for the 3 spot or the 4 spot. Who wants it? Who's got to get through?
Rightio, that pushes through a bit quicker for us now. So I see another Murphy in this one, but it's the Cromwell rider there of Isla Reid here in race 242. The 8 to 10 girls, but Isla Reid running away with it. Old Winnie Murphy trying to catch a break and get up to her. Then we go back to Stella and Sierra in this one as well. But the Cromwell rider, Cromwell been sitting out the front most of today, so all the other clubs will be trying to keep their riders out front too. Give it semis and finals. So the 611 there of Isla Reid, and then we go back to Winnie Murphy. We've got the 03 there of Stella Torrance, followed by the North Canterbury rider there, Sierra Percy, but the Cromwell rider, Isla Reid, going to take this one away from Winnie Murphy.
And we're into our race 243. It's coming through hot and heavy. We've got 701 taking that one with Baden Prescott. And we're going to figure out as they come through, it could be the East Side 2 taking that, Okada McKenzie in the 2 spot. As they come through into that turn, they're coming through pretty hot and heavy with our cruisers. 11 to 12, 701 holding that, Baden Prescott with the East Side 2 of Kata McKenzie. And the 125 coming through in the 3rd of Enzo Torrance. Hattie Barrington here rounding us out. We've got Olivia Foss as well throwing it down out there.
Rightio, the NZ spray lining Superclass female. So there's money on the line for this one, so let's see how quick they go. I'm pretty sure I can see a Holly Tribble rocking out the front. The 116 there of Ada Begg. Then we've got Ruby Ziegler in there as well, and Honor McCabe. But Holly Tribble been knows her way around the front of a racetrack. So especially when there's cash on the line, these guys will want to be getting some cash. I mean, it's just been Christmas. They probably spent all their money. They want some cash to buy some more stuff. So Holly Tribble taking this one down the last straight, holding on to the number 1 spot. We go back to Ada Begg. She's going to have the 2. Then we go back to Ruby and Honor in that one.
Race 245, Action, powder coating, 14 plus Superclass males. And they'll come through pretty hot and heavy, so we've got to figure it out pretty quick with the 110 of Fred Cooper, holding that strong. They're coming through pretty hot as they get into the jumps. Oh, hitting the jump onto the 2nd turn as they come through into this 3rd straight. They're coming hot and heavy. The 110 hasn't changed with Fred Cooper holding that one. But the 883 of Jacob Shaw has got the 2 spot. Will it get taken away? Oh, who's going to get into the money? We've got to win something. Oh, and then Bryce Oscar.
Rightio, we're missing a couple on this one, but it scraps on the Action powder coating sponsored Superclass male. And here we go, we're all bunching up in the first quarter, but it's Owen Brown. He's going to have bragging rights over his brother. Then we go back to Cooper Murphy in that one too. I think Keenan's sitting in the 3, and that might be an Austin Stronach at the rear, but looks like Owen Brown holding on. Oh, bragging rights to your brother, mate. And then we go back to Cooper Murphy, Keenan Brown in there as well, and Austin Stronach just trying to wait for them to make a mistake. But down the last straight, old Murphy going to have a quick go at Owen, but I don't think he was able to get there. Woo. Right, well that's the end of it for now. You'll see us back here soon for semis and finals.
So at the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to have a short 15-minute break, people. You get out there, get to the tuck shop, get some drinks, and get some water, get some more sunblock done. throw it down, and we'll have the semis lined up in 15 minutes' time. We'll call it out to you. Thank you very much, and we'll be back to you soon.
BMX is taking over Christchurch, and it's taking over Channel 200. The 2026 BMX New Zealand South Island titles explode into action at North Avon BMX track in January. From fearless 4-year-olds to battle-hardened 74-year-olds, this is bar-to-bar racing at its best. Big jumps, tight turns, no second chances. Watch it live on Channel 200, 11 a.m. Saturday the 10th and 10 a.m. Sunday the 11th of January. Feel every thrill, every spill, every championship moment of BMX racing.
Welcome to the new Wanaka office. We've been working on a number of commercial projects in 3 parks and out the back of Wanaka, and a number of residential projects of varying scale around town.
We've been designing a lot out of our Queensland office in Christchurch, but finally have a pad in Wanaka.
Yeah, so there's 2 of us here now, me and Joe. Got another engineer starting early next year to broaden the team. Happy to help out with structural, geo and civil, so we can kind of sort you out with anything really.
Anything! I need my skis waxed. Mountain biking right there. Exactly. I think that's really why I'm here.
Watch the game.
Talking like a man in a fire. I won't stop. I won't stop. My mama, she reppin' for LA on the side. She like the tequila on the rocks. She doing whatever for the dime.
couple New Zealanders.
Andy Lind here from ENGCO. I'm a civil and structural engineer. We're here today looking at the Terracat facility, which our civil engineering team have just finished the design of, and we're here for the final check over because it's being handed over to the client tomorrow. So it's been a pretty successful project for us. Very interesting for a couple of aspects of the engineering. We're looking at bulldozers up to 110 tonnes. We've got graders and the big earth moving trucks. So there's a pretty demanding load on this structural slab. The slab's been designed to take that load using 200mm thick concrete slab, doubly reinforced. We've got armoured joints to protect from the metal cap tracks. But we've done all the stormwater design, which is all soakaways, localised soakaways rather than one big facility. We've got localised 900 diameter soakaway pits into the ground to reduce pipe work. Really great to be out here and just see the project coming to its fruition so the client can take over it. It's down to Ben Williams, who's done most of the design on this project, so he's done a great job for ENGCO, and the client seems to be really happy with it. And we can't wait to see all these big earth moving machines and the bulldozers using this facility and adding yet another good project onto the ENGCO list.
3, 2, 1, budget.
We've been working with ENGCO on this project for the last year. They've been amazing to work with, doing our civils, designing catchment ponds, basically the whole project. They've worked well with all of our other consultants, and we're more than happy with their experience from ENGCO, and we'd definitely use them on any other developments that we've got up and coming. We couldn't ask for a better turnaround on time. Dion from ENGCO has been an incredible engineer from the start of the project to the end, and has supported Caldera and myself through the whole venture.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup Series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders, so yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Yeah, because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track.
BMX is taking over Christchurch and it's taking over Channel 200. The 2026 BMX New Zealand South Island titles exploded to action at North Avon BMX track in January. From fearless 4-year-olds to battle-hardened 74-year-olds, this is Bardabar racing at its best. Big jumps, tight turns, no second chances. Watch it live on Channel 200, 11 a.m. Saturday the 10th and 10 a.m. Sunday the 11th of January. Feel every thrill, every spill, every championship moment of BMX racing.
Welcome to the new Wanaka office. We've been working on a number of commercial projects in 3 parks and out the back of Wanaka and a number of residential projects of varying scale around town.
We've been designing a lot out of our Queensland office in Christchurch, but finally have a pad in Wanaka.
Yeah, so there's 2 of us here now, me and Joe. Got another engineer starting early next year to broaden the team. Happy to help out with structural, geo and civil, so we can kind of sort you out with anything really.
Anything? I need my skis waxed. Mountain biking right there. Exactly. I think that's really why I'm here.
Watch the gate.
Talking like a bird in a fly. I won't stop. I won't stop. She ready for LA on the side. She like the tequila on the rock. She doing whatever for the time. I'm on a high, riding hold up.
We've been working with Inchco on this project for the last year. They've been amazing to work with, doing our civils, designing catchment ponds, basically the whole project. They've worked well with all of our other consultants and we're more than happy with their experience from Inchco and would definitely use them on any other developments that we've got up and coming. We couldn't ask for a better turnaround on time. Dion from Inchco has been an incredible engineer from the start of the project to the end and has supported Caldera and myself through the whole venture.
Rightio, semi-final time number 1, and it's going to be for the 13 boys. So 4 go through, 4 don't. Here we go, let's see what happens. Murphy in the 2, but it's going to be the Mainland South Riders and the 1 and 3. But here we go, transfer spot this time is looking pretty close. Anything could happen. The first 3 are running all right, but it looks like there's a battle for the 3 and 4. Not the battle that we're after. So looking at the 4-2-1 is just, I think that's Lucas Jones just missing the transfer spot there. So your top 4 will go through. The other 2 miss out, and they're going to have to settle for the consolation.
Semi-final 2 by the 13 boys. Here they come like a hot shot. Dylan Smith out to the lead. He's battling for the top spot. Is it under? No. Holding it through. It is the NZ4 coming through with Brock O'Neill and Dylan Smith holding the 2. We'll pick up who the 3 and the 4 is. It's Cromwell Ryder in the 4 spot, but that could change at any time with these boys. They're coming in through pretty hot into that 3rd straight. It's Brock O'Neill still holding it with Dylan Smith in the 2. They're coming in hot and heavy and hard. We're coming through with the 3 spot being the 305 of Finn Barrington. And the Barrington, travelling Barringtons are everywhere, but Dylan coming through with the 2, Brock O'Neill with the 1, Finn Barrington with the 3.
Rightio, semi-final number 1 for the 9 boys. 4 go through, the rest miss out. So who's going out the front? I see I'm pretty sure that's a Shark Tank top, but it's the 866. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Ryan Entwistle leading it out at the moment, but it's the transfer spot at the moment. Christchurch City Rider there of, I think it could have been Quinn Nelson, just got monstered by the Mountain Raider there. So the Mountain Raider of Cohen Norris sitting in the transfer spot. So the Christchurch City Riders of Quinn Nelson and Liam Boone are going to be the ones that miss out there. So Mountain Raider takes the last semi spot.
Stop, drop and roll. Here we go. Semi-final number 4, 9 boys. And they're coming through pretty hot with Michael Mulligan taking the lead out there. He's got a hot shot out there with Liam James Marshmallow into the 4 spot. We got Archer Griffin in the 3. Who's that riding into the 2 spot? I think that's Archie Walker. But Mike is holding it strong in that top spot. All he has to do is get around that turn and hold it strong and get through. But Archer Griffin into the 3 with Marshmallow in the 4. Oh, I feel sorry for the boys that missed out here, but they're going through hard and heavy and hot. But Mike is holding it hard. Archie going through on the 2. They're battling bar-to-bar action. Archie Griffin into the 3. Liam James Marshmallow in the 4. Who's taking that? It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4 takes that to get through to the final. That's a tough job.
Rightio, slight wee break again, and then we'll get straight into finals. Probably looking at, what are we looking at, Mr. Commissaire Man? 25 past will be the call for the finals. So gear up, eat some food, drink some water. I don't know, do your pre-final routine. Go comb your hair or do what you got to do. As long as you don't look weird like us holding a mic upside down to make it work, you'll be sweet. Big thanks to all the volunteers and officials. When my mic wants to work. Volunteers and officials, especially those guys in the white van on the second corner, the ones that are bringing the live stream to you guys. We couldn't do our job that easy without them here. So camera operators, anyone else that's dealing with the live stream, all the helpers, appreciate it, guys. I thought
BMX is taking over Christchurch and it's taking over Channel 200. The 2026 BMX New Zealand South Island titles exploded to action at North Avon BMX track in January. From fearless 4-year-olds to battle-hardened 74-year-olds, this is bar-to-bar racing at its best. Big jumps, tight turns, no second chances. Watch it live on Channel 200, 11 a.m. Saturday the 10th and 10 a.m. Sunday the 11th of January. Feel every thrill, every spill, every championship moment of BMX racing.
Welcome to the new Wanaka office. We've been working on a number of commercial projects in 3 parks and out the back of Wanaka, and a number of residential projects of varying scale around town.
We've been designing a lot out of our Queensland office in Christchurch, but finally have a pad in Wanaka.
Yeah, so there's 2 of us here now, me and Joe. Got another engineer starting early next year to broaden the team. Happy to help out with structural, geo and civil, so we can kind of sort you out with anything really.
Anything! I need my skis waxed. Mountain biking right there. Exactly. I think that's really why I'm here.
Watch the game. Talking like a man in a fire. I won't stop. I won't stop.
Here from ENGCO, I'm a civil and structural engineer. We're here today looking at the Terracat facility, which our civil engineering team have just finished the design of, and we're here for the final check over because it's being handed over to the client tomorrow. So it's been a pretty successful project for us. Very interesting for a couple of aspects of the engineering. We're looking at bulldozers up to 110 tonnes. We've got graders and the big earth moving trucks. So there's a pretty demanding load on this structural slab. The slab's been designed to take that load using 200mm thick concrete slab, doubly reinforced. We've got armoured joints to protect from the metal cat tracks. But we've done all the stormwater design, which is all soakaways, localised soakaways rather than one big facility. We've got localised 900 diameter soakaway pits into the ground to reduce pipe work. It's really great to be out here and just see the project coming to its fruition so the client can take over it. It's down to Ben Williams, who's done most of the design on this project, so he's done a great job for ENGCO, and the client seems to be really happy with it. And we can't wait to see all these big earth moving machines and the bulldozers using this facility and adding yet another good project onto the ENGCO list.
3, 2, 1, bungee.
We've been working with ENGCO on this project for the last year. They've been amazing to work with, doing our civils, designing catchment ponds, basically the whole project. They've worked well with all of our other consultants, and we're more than happy with their experience from ENGCO, and we'd definitely use them on any other developments that we've got up and coming. We couldn't ask for a better turnaround on time. Dion from ENGCO has been an incredible engineer from the start of the project to the end, and has supported Caldera and myself through the whole venture.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders, so yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level, and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Yeah, because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track.
BMX is taking over Christchurch and it's taking over Channel 200. The 2026 BMX New Zealand South Island titles exploded to action at North Avon BMX track in January. From fearless 4-year-olds to battle-hardened 74-year-olds, this is Barter Bar racing at its best. Big jumps, tight turns, no second chances. Watch it live on Channel 200, 11 a.m. Saturday the 10th and 10 a.m. Sunday the 11th of January. Feel every thrill, every spill, every championship moment of BMX racing.
Welcome to the new Wanaka office. We've been working on a number of commercial projects in 3 parks and out the back of Wanaka, and a number of residential projects of varying scale around town.
We've been designing a lot out of our Queensland office in Christchurch, but finally have a pad in Wanaka.
Yeah, so there's 2 of us here now, me and Joe. Got another engineer starting early next year to broaden the team. Happy to help out with structural, geo and civil, so we can kind of sort you out with anything really.
Anything! I need my skis waxed. Mountain biking right there. Exactly. I think that's really why I'm here.
Watch the game.
Talking like a man in a fire. I won't stop. I won't stop. She ready for LA on the dive. She like the tequila on the rock. She doing whatever for the guy. I'm on a high, gliding hold up.
Having woke up in New
Andy Lind here from Engco. I'm a civil and structural engineer. We're here today looking at the Terracat facility, which our civil engineering team have just finished the design of, and we're here for the final check over because it's being handed over to the client tomorrow. So it's been a pretty successful project for us. Very interesting for a couple of aspects of the engineering. We're looking at bulldozers up to 110 tonnes. We've got graders and the big earth moving trucks. So there's a pretty demanding load on this structural slab. The slab's been designed to take that load using 200mm thick concrete slab, doubly reinforced. We've got armoured joints to protect from the metal cat tracks. We've done all the stormwater design, which is all soakaways, localised soakaways rather than one big facility. We've got localised 900 diameter soakaway pits into the ground to reduce pipe work. It's really great to be out here and just see the project coming to its fruition so the client can take over it. It's down to Ben Williams, who's done most of the design on this project, so he's done a great job for Engco, and the client seems to be really happy with it. And we can't wait to see all these big earth moving machines and the bulldozers using this facility and adding yet another good project onto the Engco list.
2, 1, lunges.
We've been working with Engco on this project for the last year. They've been amazing to work with, doing our civils, designing catchment ponds, basically the whole project. They've worked well with all of our other consultants, and we're more than happy with their experience from Engco, and we'll definitely use them on any other developments that we've got up and coming. We couldn't ask for a better turnaround on time. Dion from Engco has been an incredible engineer from the start of the project to the end, and has supported Caldera and myself through the whole venture.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup Series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders, so yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level, and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values,
Thumbs up, you go. And the gauge drops for our sprocket mix. And
Radio, gate 2 of the Sprockets mixed, and another stacked gate here, but a Cromwell rider is getting out to the front at the moment. Who's the Bumblebee? I've got to remember the Bumblebee's name. The 826 of Emma Bell. Just taking this one out at the moment. Oh, Bumblebee herself. Then we go back to the Cromwell rider of Elise Waters. She's just been relegated back to the 3rd spot, but I'll have to catch who's there as they come back towards me. But Emma Bell still holding on to the front spot at the moment. Here we go. We've got a bit of a move around, and we've got one down. The 390 there of Arlo Hudson. He's holding on to the 2. Bit of a speed gain down that last corner, so he's going to try and give Emma a bit of a run, and it's going to go down to the line. Oh, I can't pick that. I don't know if Sprockets have transponders. It's going to have to go to video footage, I think. And we've got an unlucky rider down. I heard that hit before I saw it. Big thanks to St John's for being here. They've had a bit of a workout today, to be honest. There we go. St John's even getting a workout while he's here.
Feeling better now. Good. You want to take it back again?
You've been pretty good. Been 2 days. Tough work on the voice.
That's our next final of the 15 boys that are out there strong. Who's taking this one? We want to see who these are. They're coming through hot and heavy with the number 4 plate. NZ4, Blake Glover. He's coming through strong. Liam Clifford out there. Josh Ford as well. Marshall doing it strong with Caleb Smith as well. Ollie Donaldson throwing it down. He's coming through in the 4. Jax West and Jacob White as well. But the 131 wants a better word out. Liam Clifford, he wants to take away that top spot from the number 4, and NZ4 Blake Glover. It's a battle bar to bar. We don't know who's going to take that one. We've got to go back to scores.
Rightio, stack gate in this one, and we've missing a few riders from the incidents over the few motos. But it's Cass and Lewis, followed by Holly Tribble, and then the 116 there of Ada Begg, holding on to the 3 narrowly at the moment. But Cass and Lewis, Holly Tribble having a battle all day. Cass being the bigger one, and managed to take more races away from Holly. But anyone that knows Holly, she won't give up. She'll try and shove her bike in any gap she can. So it's still Cass and Lewis at the moment. Holly's still trying to find a way up. And then we go back to Ada just holding on, just getting a bit monstered by, I think it was Ruby and Lucy just having a bit of a hurry up towards her.
Oh, they hit it. That 164 and the 338. Both of them throwing it down hard. They still want to make their times look amazing. Getting through into that second corner, coming through into the 3rd straight. Throwing it down hard. Here we go. Pushing pin. Here we go. Who's going to pick this one? It's probably there.
Rightio, men juniors, don't blink or you miss it. Radio gate goes down, stat gate of these guys, junior men. So let's see what happens. I see a Freddie Cooper with a nose out the front, and the Cambridge rider there of Zeb Pickford as well. We've also got Ben Shaw and Jacob Shaw. They're both running, well, one of them's running the same shirt, but we'll see what one pops out when we come back through. But Freddie Cooper just holding on to that front spot. Oh, we're going real wide in the middle of the field there. The 8-3 of Jacob Shaw holding that away from Zeb Pickford. But Freddie Cooper taking that one in that Dead Man Men Junior final. Woo.
Racers love them. Hot and heavy. Bang! Here we go with the 40 to 59 male 20-inch in their final. Here they go. Who we got taking that top spot? It's the 168. He's throwing it hard. He's taking it through and getting it down. These guys, oh, what are they going to do? They're going to get it through hard, or are they going to see the ambulance? No, they're not, because their lungs are tired. Will they be having a frisky beverage after this one? The 130 taking this on. It's Cameron Kay doing it all day, loving it strong. All they're doing is working hard, and the legs are going to be hurting tonight.
Radio gate down, and this is the 8 to 10 cruiser mix. Points over final for this one. We've got Frank, Nico, James, Quinn, and Stella in this one. So here we go. Cromwell rider with the pink bike. It's going to be the 618 there of Frank Waters. Then we go back to Nico, I think is sitting on the 2. Oh, Stella coming to mess with the boys. She's going to be sitting on the 3. Then we go back to Quinn and James. But back to the front of the field, Frank Waters, bit of pressure being put on there by the 350 now of Nico. Let's see if he can get through the gap, and here we go. We're going to go side by side down the last straight. Is it going to be a pink bike, or is it going to be Nico? Is it going to be Frank, or is it going to be Nico? I think the pink bike put him over the line first. That's a cool bike.
Pinkalicious, you reckon?
Man salmon.
Head salmon. Pink pants. As we set up 13 boys B final. Getting ready to rock and roll as the gate drops. Here they come through. That's the blue blazer of Lucas Jones taking the top shot. Here he goes, coming through into the first turn, and he's looking strong. He's got a bit of pace in there. He's got a couple of bike links on him with Bryden Berg, Alex Shanks, Charlie Shaw, Sam Glover, Logan Burke, Waipapa Rogers and Nixon Warren. As they come through into the third straight, we'll pick up who the second placing is at the moment as they fight through, because it's always a battle in the middle of the pack. As the 847 in the 2 spot, I've taken that one with the 792 or Waipapa Rogers in the 3. But is he going to hold that one as he takes to the air? Yes, he does, and that lot does not change. Horse is getting rusty.
Rightio, gate goes down 13 boys. Final time, Dead Man final. Oh, part-time commentator's in here, but he made a terrible start. However, he's on the inside, so let's see what he can run with it. We got one down, one avoided, and we've got, I think that's the NZ3, or might be NZ4 of Brock O'Neill holding in the front. We've got the 931 just having a sit in the corner here from Cromwell. But looks like it is the NZ4, Brock O'Neill taking this one at the moment. The 601 there about Dylan Smith. Then we go to part-time commentator Nixon Murphy too. He's going to take you 3. But back to the front, the NZ4, Brock O'Neill. Too big, too strong. He managed to avoid all that carnage in the first corner. But the unlucky one there was Carter Simmons. Just front wheel got taken out from under him and dropped like a sack of spuds.
Say 5 kg or 2 kg sack?
He's small, so I reckon probably maybe a 5. 5 kg sack.
But he's out there doing it, throwing a couple of whips out as he goes and finishes. We got the 14 boys out there throwing it down as they come through. It's pretty tight, hot and heavy in the middle of the mix there, but we've got a true blue firing start, and he's come through hard in the 3-4. 1-3-4 of Cooper Murphy holding that top spot. He's throwing it down pretty hard. Are they going to make a catch here? But it's the 2 and 3 that have got to battle it out. We'll find out what happens here because it's pretty tight as we mix it in there with the 7-6-4, 2-6-4 of Austin Stronach in the 2. I missed the 3, but scores are going to tell us what happened there.
Rightio, 13 and 14 girls points over final for this one. So I'm looking at McMullen to jump out the front this time, the Southland rider, but it looks like it's going to be the 793 of our Quinn Lindsay from Cromwell. It's just going to say, see you later, guys. Come catch me if you can. Whatever she had in her break, you probably want some because she's moving and grooving. But it looks like the Cromwell rider just coming under a bit of pressure there from the NZ plater of Indy McMullen now. Decided she might want to get a move on. But it's Indy McMullen down the last straight, just taking that place away from Quinn Lindsay in the second spot. Then we go back to, I think it was Bo in the 3.
Unsure, but we'll soon find out in the
scores. Will tell us scores.
Well, girls final, here we go. Out like a shot again. First shot of the 1 and the 2 and the 3. Here we go. We're picking it up now with the 7-2-3 plate. And that is Skylar Hansen who's taking the whole shot. Oh, we've got a bit of noise out there with the crowd. They're throwing it out there for us and making it easy to know who's the top shot. But Skylar's coming through hard. We'll find out who the 2 is coming here. They want to fight for that. They're battling it out with the NZ5. She's coming through, Matilda Norris. It's sitting on the tyre. Is she going to try and take that one spot away? It's pretty bar to bar action. It's looking pretty tough out there. Wow, don't want to call that one.
Rightio, 11 girls, and it's the points over final for this one. So let's see who gets out there. The 379 there of Georgia Poe Edwards, straight to the front where she has been all day. Then we go back to the 265 there of, might be 285 of Mila McMullen. I'll catch the number as they come back round. Obviously I need contacts, but half the plates are that small, I can't see them anyway. So Georgia Poe Edwards, she's still holding on the front spot. Then we go back to, it is 265 or 285. Mila McMullen holding that 2. Can't see the plates. And then we go back to Ellie Campbell, I think, is going to hold the 3, but if she's not careful, she's going to get pipped on the line.
Heard Ellie Campbell, was that you? And 11 boys B final, here they go. Here they go, Blake, come on Blake. Where is he at? Throwing it down, that's where he's at. With the 4, 5, 6, taking the whole shot with Olu. Hoodua will pick up the 2 and the 3 as they come back around, but they're throwing it down. And it's coming through as a wolf pack. They'll follow the leader, getting into that second turn. It's hot and heavy as they get through into these sharp rhythm type straights and get one plate of Charlie Mitchell hitting the 2. There's a battle for the 3. Is the 143 plate going to take that one? Unsure. Blake Jenkins giving it a nudge. We'll hold it at that.
Rightio, 11 boys, 10-man final for this one, and we've got a stacked gate, so who's going to be better than the rest to get out the front? Because that's where you're going to need to be. And there's 3 gone down, just that inner corner. I mean, hey, back in my days, I've broken both wrists in that corner, so it's definitely takes people. But back to the front here, anything can happen with a dead man. They're going to learn that out at Souths. It's the 946 there of Caden McDonald from Mountain Raiders. He's going to cruise on home for this one. Then we go back to the 222 of Todd Sanders from Alex. He's going to have the 3. Back to the 7 something. I can't see that, but We got the 250 just rounding out the rear of, that's going to be Hugo K, one of the unlucky ones. And I think there was a Mainland South rider there from, might have been Nathan Cook. No?
It looks to be Luca Hudson on the ground there.
Yeah, possibly could be 07.
Yeah, he's a crafted
Yeah.
plate.
New Plymouth rider. 07 Luca Hudson. Hit the ground pretty hard, not the first person to do it. Good job. Give him a hand as he's coming around, guys. 836 there of Flynn Sutherland. One of the other unlucky riders that hit the deck, managed to get back on his bike. But yeah, the 07 there of Luca Hudson.
Yeah, we got St. John's down there working it out, doing a great job.
Yeah, I was about to say, the riders were standing up on the gate. I'm like, we're not ready to go yet. Mr. Tremberth, trying to get the gate started a bit earlier. Potentially holding his shoulder, so hopefully it's not what we think it is. All the way down from the North Island. Right, we'll be back with you soon. We'll let St. John do their thing, and we'll catch you back soon. Remember, there's still a raffle rumbling. There's still more tickets, Paul. So many tickets, which means your money in your pockets hasn't gone into the raffle. It needs to go there. Oh, come on, support local. Especially raffle tickets.
It's a gamble.
Some legend spent $100 on raffle tickets. What? Maybe we need some more legends like that. Was he a North Islander? Was he a North Islander? He wasn't a North Islander. Oh. This gives me some more ammo for Souths. Hey, you cheeky North Islanders. Steal all our trophies. So there will be a 30-minute delay between prize giving, between racing and the end of racing and prize giving. Can't speak today. Rightio, another big hand, guys. You can see on the live stream, clap at your screen. Telepathic. Now's the question, how sore is he? Go take him for a lap on the wheelchair, on the Special St John wheelchair. Rightio, we're just going to have a quick 5-minute, let St John deal with their patient, get them back into how they have to be, and then get them back on the track, and then we'll resume from there.
BMX is taking over Christchurch and it's taking over Channel 200. The 2026 BMX New Zealand South Island titles exploded to action at North Avon BMX track in January. From fearless 4-year-olds to battle-hardened 74-year-olds, this is Barter Bar racing at its best. Big jumps, tight turns, no second chances. Watch it live on Channel 200, 11 a.m. Saturday the 10th and 10 a.m. Sunday the 11th of January. Feel every thrill, every spill, every championship moment of BMX racing.
Welcome to the new Wanaka office. We've been working on a number of commercial projects in 3 parks and out the back of Wanaka, and a number of residential projects of varying scale around town.
We've been designing a lot out of our Queensland office in Christchurch, but finally have a pad in Wanaka.
Yeah, so there's 2 of us here now, me and Joe. Got another engineer starting early next year to broaden the team. Happy to help out with structural, geo and civil, so we can kind of sort you out with anything really.
Anything? I need my skis waxed. Mountain biking right there. I think that's really why I'm here.
Here we go.
Sean Smith.
Sit.
For the 12. Put it down hard. Put it this. Go. Final.
Oh, if we get numbers wrong, we're only human. But back to the racing at points over 17 to 49, cruiser female, the four musketeers. So it's the NZ5 there of Nikki Bonzel, and then we've got the Mabo rider there. I think it's Nikki Mulligan. Someone behind me will correct me if I'm wrong. But we've got a battle for the front here. And where's the third one to come up? So the NZ5 relegated back to second. We've got the 828 there of Destiny Stewart, followed by the NZ5, Nikki Bonzel. And Nikki's just getting attacked by the other Nikki. And then we've got Tonya in here as well.
Sit.
Rightio, gate down, 13-24 cruiser male, and whoa! Rightio, we don't see that after we got a jump on the first. So that's going to be the North Canterbury rider there of Ben Polden, followed by the NI5 of Liam Parks. Just jumped. Whoa, he's really jumping everything today. So we got Ben Polden and Liam Parks. They're just having a game out the front. I think they're just playing show pony. I think both of them. I think it's part of them because they're points over anyway. So they'll just be having a play. So Ben and Liam. Then we go back to Finn and. Roy's been riding longer than I've been alive. So that's a big thing. I'm old. Rightio, gate goes down, 8 boys, points over for this one. So who are we going to be looking to get out there? I see a bright fluoro bike, but I'll have to catch a number plate. And it's the 455, I think, of Reeve Steffens. But he wasn't holding that front spot for long. So he's been relegated back to the second. So we've got a new leader out the front at the moment, which I'll catch their number as they come round. We've only got paper sheets in front of us. It's the Travis Pastrana's number, 199. Ollie. I don't know how to say your last name, fella, sorry. But it's Ollie in the front. Then we go back to the 455 of Reeve Steffens. Then we drop back to Sebastian, I think, and then the Christchurch City rider of Cooper Parks. Right, the two Jameses, James Bell, James Bayliss. Where are you? You needed it staging. Right, bit of a change in the program. We're going to be racing F30 in place of the B final at the moment. Rightio, gate down. This is a dead man final. It's the A final for the 9 boys. So let's see who's going out. I see 2 Christchurch City tops, but they're on the inside. So the guy that's stacked on the outside, the unlucky one, the 990 there of... No, they didn't switch it. Never mind. Okay, so this isn't a dead man final. It's their... Oh, it is a dead man final. It's their B final. But it's going to be the 2 Christchurch City riders of... well, I think it could be James Bell and James Bayliss, but they were the 2 that were late. So it's the 990 of Grayson Perno. And then we've got a few others coming around, but they didn't change the race when we thought we were, so we were way behind anyway.
That's not what I meant. I meant that's far.
Oh, here they go, pop of the shot and out there tight and hard. Oh, there's a few breaks thrown early on, but Finn Hudson's out there with Ryan Entwistle, and that looks to be Archie Walker. I know that bike. Finn in the 2, Ryan in the 3, but who's fighting for that 4 spot? Is that Cooper Rushbrook? Battling it out there through the second straight, getting into that second turn. Who's holding that? Archie Walker's got the top spot with Finn Hudson in the 2, Ryan Entwistle in the 3, Cooper Rushbrook in the 4. Who's holding that? It's Archie Griffin in there at the 5, Liam James in the 6, Micah taking that into it, but holding that strong is Archie Walker, Finn Hudson and Ryan Entwistle.
Rightio, gate down, 10 boys, B final, and it's just a wee stack of them, but we're looking for, there could be a Hunter Robinson going straight to the front to the 956 of, it's Jihu in the B final. He must have had a terrible run today. So Jihu in the lead of the B final at the moment. Then we go back to another high-low, so Jihu's going to lose that place in a minute if he's not careful. And we go back to the 350 of Nico, who's chilling in the front at the moment. Then we go back to Jihu. Then we just had another wee high-low thing. I think that was Lucas Wilk. I wonder who taught him that. Not me at all. But it looks like Lucas is going to take the 3. Here we go, Anderson and Hunter in that one as well.
Team boys final, here we go. They're out there like a shot. We've got to pick it up and figure out who's going to be taking that top spot. Who is it? Coming on through. We got their NZ plate in. Logan Healy holding that. We've got a Cromwell rider in the 2 spot and a shark in the water. That could be Leo. Yes, it is Leo, and he's fighting for the 2 spot. But Logan's still holding that 1. It's a battle. Logan holding the 1, 253 plate into 2, and that's Frank Waters, but they're battling strong. Who's going to have that 2-3 spot? It's a straight run to the finish. Wow, don't want to call that.
Righto, 8 to 10 girls, and this is a deadie, so dead final. Cromwell rider from the outside, Isla Reid, straight to the front she goes. Southland rider there of Dita, she's holding on to the 2. We got the 912 there of Violet Job as well from Alex, so that's your top 3 at the moment. Winnie Murphy hanging there in 4th, trying to find a way back up to the leaders. But back to the front, Cromwell rider Isla Reid doing the business out there, staying away from Dita at the moment. So Dita's going to have to do a bit of work around this last corner to catch. It's going to be the Cromwell rider still holding on number 1. Southland rider's going to have to take the 2. Then we go back to our Violet Job. She's going to have to hit the 3. Winnie Murphy's going to settle for the 4. And we've got Stella, Tucker, Freya and Sierra in that one too. Rightio, NZ Spray Lining, sponsored 14 plus Superclass female, and Holly Tribble going straight out to the front. So it's Holly Tribble from Ada Begg at the moment. Then we go back to Ruby Ziegler and Honor McCabe as well. So the 4 that are going to racing for the money. All thanks to NZ Spray Linings. So Holly Tribble holding on to this one. She's been running out the front. She's been having a battle with Casson in her age group more than anything. And then we go back to the 116, Ada Begg. And she's just coming under a bit of pressure from Ruby there. Then we go back to the Southland rider, Honor McCabe. That's your 4. Oh, Freddie Cooper running away with that one. Rightio, gate goes down in the second gate of the action, powder coating 14 plus Superclass male, and we're going to go 3 wide into the corner, are we? No, don't be silly. I can't even see their plate. But that was Jacob Shaw from Dunedin holding on to that one spot. We go back to, I don't know who's in the 2, but I know Cooper Murphy sitting in the 3, and that's going to be Owen Brown rounding out the 4. But it's the 196 there of Ben Shaw holding on to the 2. So we've got Jacob Shaw, Ben Shaw, then we've got Cooper Murphy and Owen Brown rounding out the rear. Woo!